My name is Adrian V. Nelson. I'm a retired Army captain. I did 2 deployments to Iraq. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder shortly after my 2nd deployment. I would explain PTSD to somebody who's never heard of it or experienced it as losing color from your world. There's no joy, there's no happiness. At first, I just had trouble sleeping, but that wasn't new to me. The anxiety got worse, the paranoia got worse, the anger got worse, and then I lapsed into a horrible depression.
The wounds of war are both visible and invisible. When the individual is actually suffering from an internal wound, they're not only suffering with themselves, but if they're going back into their family or work environment, they're impacted as well. And when the work environment or family environment is impacted by the psychological wounds of distress and the neurological wounds that are there, the society at large is impacted.
So many things were really actually pretty scary. When he came back, he didn't seem to be in control of his emotions. In turn, I didn't feel very much in control. We didn't have any recourse. I didn't know what to do.
I tried alternative medicine because I was desperate. I've tried yoga, I've tried massage, I've tried EMDR, I've used biofeedback machines, I've got acupuncture.
In the real scope of what would be best for a patient, it's ideal to integrate both approaches. Looking at what would be most effective for that patient, looking at it both from a conventional way and also from a complementary and alternative medicine way. This empowers them with the skill sets, it also helps them decrease their dependency on medication and provider visits, and then ultimately it also helps reduce costs.
Canine therapy saved my life, twice. The first time I had the pistol in my hand and my dog came up to me and I thought, who's gonna play with him? The second time that same dog saved me from a rattlesnake 2 years later, an act that cost him his own life. PTSD is a wound. It's no different than being shot. When somebody needs help, it's important to raise your hand and say, I need a medic.
We're really, really interested in finding a different way to not just treat Adrian's post-traumatic stress disorder immediately, but really look for lifelong management tools, something that we could live with and something that could give us hope.
We all are responsible for our wounded warriors coming back to integrate back into society in the most healed capacity possible, because not only it affects their home environment, the work environment, and the safety of this country.
These camp therapies have been great for me. They've helped me do a lot of things that the drugs couldn't do. They've helped me get back out into society and be comfortable around people again. They've helped me sleep, and they've helped reduce my anxiety.
One of the first things I ask my patients when they come into my clinic is I ask them how their dimensions are doing. So that gives them the opportunity to look at themselves more than just a physical being, but also seeing that there's an emotional component and a spiritual component. So when I say, well, how are your dimensions doing? They're automatically looking at, they're a multidimensional being, so they're open to a multidimensional approach to healing.
I have absolutely seen the amazing positive impact that CAM has had with my husband. They are not the second option, they're not the last option, they're absolutely your first line of defense.